want to see if I can get that sub 24, because I think with just optimal movement, I think it can happen. I kind of want to be the first person to do it because that would feel good, using my own route to get world record and break that seemingly last minute barrier for now. I don't think, unless it's a massive reroute, we get anywhere near 23, a sub 23. Hopefully I just don't explode at all and don't miss anything vital. Okay, that should guarantee that I have enough golden barnacles to complete the first area and unlock the sea dragon. This is a pretty good tutorial split. That one room was lightning fast. I think I built up enough speed by spamming right trigger to get that one bolt really quick. Yeah, that's a pretty good tutorial leave. Anywhere below or around 120 is really solid. I also like that this is timed RTA. There really aren't load screens in this game, which is another thing it does really well. I mean, technically there's the loading screen of like the fade to black between hulls, but it's really minute. This game is awesome. Oh crap. Okay. A little annoying I didn't flash straight to the door, but not the worst. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. I do think we could see a sub 23 if the devs do what they were talking about, which was adding cutscene skips, such as skipping the cutscene on the ambergris, those golden rock things. If we were able to skip the cutscenes on those, or skip like these cutscenes, yeah, I think that would maybe. I think that would probably result in like a 23 or a 22. That being said, I'm kind of happy with where the run is right now. When we submitted GDQ, our estimate was like a 36 or something. But this game is RTA, and it's down to like, I would say like a 28 consistently in a worst case scenario. So I really don't think any more time save would be good for this category, at least right now. Even if there were to be more, I'd probably wait to play on that patch until after GDQ. Just because, like, if we go in with a 36 and our estimate almost cuts, like, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes off, that's... I don't know, that doesn't feel good to me. I noticed that in that path where I'd normally go to get that snake stone up top, there is a little bit of... There are a few barnacles on the path down that I probably am also missing. So I think taking that little bit of a long route to the door to grab the barnacles on the ceiling there is worth it. Because again, I was short at the end of the last run, so I think I need to route in a few more. I think optimally, I just find a perfect amount and leave it at that, because then I don't have that second cutscene after the engine where I put in the remainder, because the game always puts in everything you have. So you want to be as close to 665 as possible, if not perfect. I love the Gunter music. The soundtrack is just like perfect for a video game. Like it makes me happy. Alright, might as well try and build perfect attack. I never thought about it until like just now. But I always wondered why it was called attack, and it does tie into how much damage you deal to enemies. Like, however much boost you have does tie into the amount of damage you deal to an enemy, even if you're using a different technique, like a rocket wrench or something. Because normally you damage enemies by boosting into them, that's like the original way. And then if you end up... This can be a good cycle, a little bit annoying, but it should be fine. I have to hit that barrel on the way back. Yeah, you can either rocket wrench into enemies or like just straight boost into them. Why did I jump? I know why I jumped. Why am I going the long way? Oopsie. I messed up and didn't grab the bolt where I wanted to, which was unfortunate. But taking the whole long way as opposed to just going back was, I don't know, I like momentum. I like to keep it going. There were a couple other rooms on this floor beyond C3 and the other one that we go into, which I believe is just C4 up top. But entering any of those rooms will spawn the Rowdy Godmother for the first time. So there's no point in entering those rooms since they don't have anything. We spawn the rat in the wall. Aw. Okay. I didn't think this was a choke point, but I guess I have to focus on this a little bit now. There is something I should experiment with the next time I'm in this room. I wonder if I don't have to take that ramp, because that ramp kills a lot of my speed. I wonder if I can just jump up to that rail. I wasn't sure, so I didn't go for it, but I did consider it briefly. There's kind of a stagnation here in terms of how much ambergris you get for the rest of this run. Why did I go? I went to the left. Uh-huh. Okay. That entire sequence was interesting. I didn't realize you could just reverse on a wall like that. I guess I just perfectly timed the buttons without thinking about it. There is that snake stone there that I could grab. Oops. Alright, a little bit of time lost there, but nothing massive. I am a little bit behind, but not the end of the world. This run's been sloppy. Doesn't feel great. I feel a little slow into this room. Thankfully I have a little bit of makeup time in the fact I don't have to go for that snake stone that I did before, hopefully. Hopefully I just have enough. I do appreciate how fluid the menus are in this game. They just feel responsive. They don't take time with animations. Like they have the minimal stuff of like in terms of loading it, but like they really don't do anything unnecessary, which is really nice. Yeah, it's slow. Okay. This rat doesn't give me a hard time. Cool. That felt about as good as it could have. I think I need to keep track of my barnacle count here. I don't know. No, I should be okay. Yeah, ooh, wait, I'm gonna be at the perfect amount? Question mark? Yeah, no, I'll be at the perfect amount. Okay, cool. This will be optimal. Even though I think I don't think I could repeat this route and do this consistently. Because if I'm 15 over, this will put me at 65, and I have exactly 2 hamburgers to grab after this. Okay, yeah, this is good. This is going to be a really good recovery after the mishaps that were earlier in the run. I don't believe I'm missing anything or doing anything extra here. Yeah, I'm just going to be ahead. I hope. Because I just grab this, I save and quit out, and then I go back to... And I go to the Kraken. I think I have to stop mashing there and be a little bit slower with it. Come on, there we go. Yeah, I'll be a little bit ahead here, which is good. I must have just lost all that time somewhere. I do have to be careful. I've had a couple runs where I just missed the shot in the cannon. Which, it's not the end of the world, because it respawns you relatively quickly. But it is kind of funny. That felt so clean. Oh, that felt so good. Alright, this has been some very clean movement. I'm very happy with how this is going. This is beautiful. Now to remember, I didn't grab 3 before, so I do have to go back for 3. Which means going up here, grabbing this, doing this, and Okay. Really good shacking. Can't really complain so far. Then about as perfect as it can be aside from that little bit of movement on the way out from Rocket to 3, but like, now I'm just getting nitpicky. That was a misinput. Try and grab the thing, please. Ugh, that was a little slow. There we go. Okay, yeah, if I'm slower with it, I can menu before I can see. That's fine. I had a little bit of a heart attack when I saw the rune and didn't see a key. Because I thought that I just grabbed a key. But no, that's correct. Okay, keep it going. I do have to grab the key in here first, so what I can do is just drop the rune right here. What did I perfect jump? Huh? Game? What did I perfect jump off of? Perfect jumps are normally when you reach the end of a... They're normally when you reach the end of a section, like the end of a platform, the edge. What did I guess it counted the curve? I'm not gonna complain. Usually perfect jumps are good, but it seemed weird. Don't quite get it. Yeah, this is ahead of last run too by a decent margin. So if I just play another really good run here, I'm in good shape. Might be able to do that sub 24 even with that little bit of suboptimal movement in the middle there. That shacking was about perfect up until the final room. The final room I probably lost about like 5 to 10 seconds. Okay. Good movement. I'm kind of tempted to not throw the horn here and see if I can actually get the right timing, because where it spawned earlier, it looked high enough, but I'm also scared and on good pace, and I don't want to ruin it, so I'm going to do it again. It's also a really good throw, too. Wow. I'm just gonna improvise. Throw that away. Come in, thank you. Okay. Get this bolt how they intended you to grab it, which is that way. I was hoping to grab those two at the same time, but didn't really happen. Okay. Probably lost a little bit of time there, not ideal. Good to know there's still improvements to be made, though. Can't really complain. Can I, like, turn around, please? Thank you. Okay. Murder the guy on the left. Don't miss. I said don't miss, but I guess not. Don't throw it, don't throw it, don't throw it. Thank you. Grab that. Did the same trick as last time, because I messed that up. Don't mind me, sea monkey. Okay. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with how much time I lost in those last 2 halls, but it's places to improve. I missed. I missed again. There we go. Ugh, yeah, I lost a lot of time there. This is probably going to be close to where I was before, just the amount of time that I dropped to poor movement. Okay. Here's to a good Kraken fight. Hi. What are you looking at? Almost wasn't far enough over for that. Always scare myself on that one. That movement is way trickier than I made that look. If I hit any part of that under curve section with the rocket wrench, I'll get that blast back that happened before. What? Okay. Yeah, I figured it was gonna happen. That's unfortunate. This might still record. I don't remember how long these cutscenes are. Alright, get out of my way! I've got records to make. Thank you. Yeah, okay. I mean, that gold kind of proved that, in theory, a 24 was possible, right? Because I saw the time start ticking over. Yeah, I mean, that proved that a 24 is possible, so that's cool. Another microscopic improvement.